There was a moment when you actually said you gave up. Surrender is an outcome far worse than defeat. Never forget what you are, damn it. Where is your sane pride? Wipe that smile off your face. Is that your only goal? You think it ends there? Think about the next threat. In a year or 5 or 10. Or think about your pride. Then I won't tolerate you losing to anyone. You'll be the best or you'll be nothing. Come on, find a way. I entrusted everything to you.
First reaction for YouTube. If you new on YouTube, please subscribe. We appreciate it a lot.
We live on YouTube too?
Nah, we ain't live on YouTube right now until I figure out how to connect it on Streamlabs. Cause I was on OBS, but we switched it to Streamlabs. But if you're on YouTube, subscribe. It'll help us a lot, and we appreciate the views, man. Let's get into it.
Make better wings. I can be better Mayfield.
You were.
This is 19.
Dylan.
Bro. Hollis Daniels.
What's wrong with his name? Holton.
Oh, look at Gio and Gio. Anyway.
You said Gio and Gio. Hell yeah, four reactions.
Shout out Lucky Crumbs and Lost Get Away.
18-year-old Hollis Daniels. He just got arrested and has somehow managed to sneak a gun into jail.
In the ankle, ain't having like a gun in your ankle the most noticeable place to put something? Cause when they pat you down, they like slide down your legs.
They ain't noticeable, but they find it easy. That means they ain't do their job right. I know somebody who got away with some shit like that. Bro, he got pulled over and he had a gun right here on his waist.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how cops, when they search you, they sometimes don't go all the way around. Bro had it right here. The cop didn't tap right there, but he tapped around there and never got caught. They were pulled over and they said you got to go.
Cop said no homo.
No.
He ain't want to touch the pipe, man.
And this is where all hell breaks loose.
Let me stop playing.
Man, that shit fake.
Wait a minute. Be quick with it. The fastest hands in the West.
Oh,
The
no.
moment this happens, the entire police station goes into lockdown as officers scramble to make sense of the situation. They have no idea who did this and how something like this can even happen. Hollis, on the other hand, was by this time long gone and thought he was going to get away with it. But little did he know his heinous crime was being recorded every step of the way by hidden cameras. Now the chase was on to catch this cold-blooded teen killer.
Dumb motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie, you gotta be one of the dumbest motherfuckers, bro.
You know, it's funny. My mom called me and said, "Reed, are you okay? There's been a shooting, and they say it's you." And immediately then I knew I'm going to jail for the rest of my life.
At around
Nigga, he was the kingpin of the shooting. Alright.
That ain't even that. The dumb 19 years old, by the way. The dumb motherfucker. This ain't this is a 19-year-old Hollis Daniels. But I ain't gonna lie, you gotta be a dumb motherfucker to think you finna bank a cop, bro, and get away with it.
And then he did this shit on camera.
You think you finna just bank a cop? Like, he thought there was no cameras, but a station.
Yo, what's up, Matt? I want to say it wrong.
Mad Dog?
What's up, Mad Dog? Nice to see you, bro.
What's the word, bro? I ain't
around
gonna
1
lie.
a.m.
You gotta be the dumbest motherfucker to go kill a cop in a police station and think you finna get away with it. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maddox, Maddox, fuck me. Hey, bro.
On the 8th of October, Hollis Daniels got into an argument with his friends. Allegedly, Hollis had stolen his friend Leo's gun, and at one point even threatened him with it. As Hollis left the house that evening, Leo called the police, telling them exactly what happened, and Hollis was pulled over at around 1:30 a.m.
He got the tendencies to be a mob.
Ended even slightly differently. Officer Floyd East Jr. might still be alive to this day.
What's going on, man? Lost Police Department. Where were you coming
Stop,
from?
son.
We're calling about your father and his
Oh, the old dude.
Yeah,
Stop sign.
over at your friend's
I
house.
What's stop
What's your
sign?
friend's name? Leo? Okay, why is Leo calling us, telling us you're messing with him?
I have no idea, sir. Because I guess he didn't. I don't know. I'm not sure, sir.
Okay. You have any guns or any weapons in the vehicle?
Stop sign.
Any drugs or anything like that? Step out here and talk to me, man,
Why
okay?
is he behind him? Is that a reason?
I'm
Yeah,
still
it
on
is
you,
necessary,
Maddox.
okay?
Hey, you hear me, bro?
Just come sit over here.
Talk,
okay?
nigga, talk, my nigga.
After stepping out, Hollis tells the officers that he did get into an argument with his friends, even getting thrown onto the floor at one point. However, he's adamant that he didn't steal anything from them, especially not a gun. The cops, though...
Man, that nigga is lying. Look how stiff his neck is. That nigga look like he got a lie in his throat.
Bro, you ain't got no neck. But,
Fuck you mean I ain't got no neck?
but, bro, I think he self-snitched because I ain't hear him say the officer mentioned anything about a gun.
He said he ain't had one. So that
No, but the officer, look, if you see, he went over there and said that he got jumped by his friends or they beat him up, but he didn't steal anything. I didn't steal any gun. I didn't hear them say the officer asked him anything about a pipe. Bro, I didn't hear that shit.
After stepping out, Hollis tells the officers that he did get into an argument with his friends, even getting thrown onto the floor at one
Hey,
point.
Maddox,
However,
bro.
he's adamant
You
that he
are, man.
didn't
How you
steal
doing
anything
today?
from them, especially not a gun. The cops, though, aren't so sure, and want to search his vehicle to prove him wrong.
You don't have a gun inside here. You have a gun on your person?
Got that down, got that
Do you
down.
care if we search your vehicle?
I could blow the smoke though on camera. I just
Yeah.
ain't had to be there.
you just can't
Want to
have
search
it.
your vehicle?
Oh!
So it's like,
Oh!
It's not necessary.
So it's like back in my high school days. I gotta hide from my parents.
That's why I'm asking.
come out the closet when he can.
I ain't know. My dad. That shit, yeah.
You know to.
Nope.
I'm gonna go there and see what's going on that side of the vehicle. We'll just put him in the back of the vehicle.
Bro, but I'm 22.
As Hollis didn't give consent to search, the officers never ended up looking inside his vehicle. It could have been argued they had probable cause, but in this situation, the officers must have thought it was a gray area and let it slide. Sources say that it's very likely Hollis did indeed have the gun with him in the car, and that a search would have likely recovered the weapon and saved Officer Floyd's life. But instead, Hollis was given a friendly send-off and allowed to return back home.
Damn, he said I tried to kill him? Or he said that I said that?
Yeah, that's what he told the other officer. You can carry on with your night, man. Be home safe, buddy. Get some new friends.
The very next evening,
Get
a
some new
call
friends.
came in from a student saying that they'd heard a gunshot and saw another student holding a gun. The cops, of course, took this extremely seriously, as they were worried that he might harm himself or others on the campus. So at 5:59 p.m., Officer Floyd East Jr. conducted a welfare check with his partner.
Texas Tech Police Department, we're keying in.
Inside, Hollis was nowhere to be seen, but the officers did manage to wake up his roommate, whom they were able to question about Hollis's whereabouts.
Hey, what's up, man?
I see no vest.
What's your name?
Whom they were able to
Man, he don't need no goddamn vest. You see that camera? That is his vest. He hopes somebody shoot that motherfucker.
question about Hollis's whereabouts.
Hey, what's up, man? What's your name?
They give that nigga superpower.
looking for? No.
I just woke up. I'm sorry.
That's okay. What do you know about your partner
You
that lives
spelled
in
check wrong,
this room
man.
down here?
Yo, man, Nick.
Daniels?
Hey, don't get on the fields like that.
I'm just playing.
Really?
Oh shit.
I don't know. I haven't.
My fault, YouTube. I ain't supposed to have that shit in camera.
Despite
Oh,
the lack
man.
of information,
And he
though,
was just doing
it
all
wouldn't
that
take
yapping
long for the
noise.
cops to find something extremely unnerving that confirms their suspicions.
There's a gun right here.
Damn, you ain't going nowhere. You gonna get stuck.
Revolver.
For real shit too.
Unfortunately for the cops, this isn't the weapon that they're looking for. It's actually just a CO2 gun, and the cops eventually end up coming dry on any real firearms or evidence that one has been discharged here. However, they don't stop on their search, and they instead happen on something that worries them even more.
Probably is some drugs and paraphernalia in there, but we can't tell.
So
from
the
plain
drugs
view.
and all that worries them more about the.
Put it in reverse, Tim! Put it in reverse!
Thank you for the follow. Riley. Am I saying it right? Riley fan?
Riley underscore fan. Why don't you
Riley underscore fan?
Why don't you move this so that whenever people follow, we can see it?
Thank you. We appreciate it a shit ton.
We appreciate you, Riley.
But you know, since people picky, you want me to move it. I'll move it to the center. I'll move it to the center.
You ain't even gotta do all that, bro. All when they subscribe, yeah.
Matching? Who the fuck? We ain't even matching.
I'll go change my shirt right now. I ain't for this.
Man, ain't nobody matching in this motherfucker. Alright, there we go. I moved it.
Steady throwing subliminals in the chat and I don't peep
So
that shit.
we'll just go ahead and seize all that. And I don't know what those pills are, but there's another in there. And when I was looking inside this box, it looks like there's a little bag with some
I can save it to my shit and then we can watch it.
The cops found small amounts of marijuana and a larger quantity of X concealed in a bottle that was supposed to be for antibiotics. According to his friends, Hollis had recently developed an addiction for
What you mean?
X
If
and
we
was
was matching,
illegally
you would be
obtaining it
copying me.
alongside smoking weed to supposedly treat his
I ain't going
anxiety.
out bad,
If
no
that
fist
was
like
indeed
Diddy.
the case,
I don't buy fits like no more. I don't take no man shopping neither.
It's cool, man.
I buy my own clothes.
see, we related. So since you 5% black,
It's goals.
You
We is
got me-
not matching.
you-
And I'm
you
not
got me
5%
supported,
black,
bro.
nigga.
yes, he is. Don't let him lie to you. He is 5% black, 2% Jewish.
imagine how nervous he must have felt when he
No,
returned
I'm just
home
playing,
at
I'm just
6:29 p.m. to see 4 police officers searching his dorm.
Hang on, what's your name, bud?
That's a religion.
What's your name?
That's a religion?
No, it's not. What?
Oh yeah, it is a religion.
We've already talked to
I'm
your other
tweaking,
3
I'm tweaking.
roommates. We know what they look like.
Yeah, Hebrew was like.
That was a good try, though. Hey, stand up for me real quick. Do you have any weapons or anything on you? Interlace your
I
fingers on
didn't
top
hit
of
it
your
on
head.
camera, so it don't count YouTube.
This is the first of 2 searches that will be conducted on Hollis, marking the most pivotal points in this case. From this point onwards, he's never let
gonna
out of the
search it up
officer's
probably
sight. If
after
he
this,
never
and I'ma
retrieves
add
a
it
gun
to
from
one of the
anywhere,
videos we
it would
can
later
react
come
to.
to light that at this very moment, he had a loaded .45 caliber pistol concealed in his waistband. A search should confirm that, but watch what happens when they start to pat him down.
Spread your feet out a little for me. What's all in this pocket?
Money?
Money? Yeah, I can take it out.
Yeah.
Is it okay to just empty out all your pockets while we're doing this?
Do you have?
Don't move your hands.
Is that necessary?
I'm asking you a question.
No, I don't think so.
Oh,
Somehow, the officers don't find the gun that'll be used to shoot one of these officers in just 1 hour from now. But the cops are clearly still suspicious. He gave a fake name and seems extremely nervous while being searched, tentatively asking to avoid searching in certain places.
So what's going on with all the stuff in your room?
I smoke pot sometimes, and I have a few pills in there, yes, sir.
Oh, that's something of yours?
Yes, sir.
So you don't have a prescription for Xanax? 'Cause that's a lot of for one person.
While he's not in cuffs, Hollis seems remarkably calm. So while he's relaxed, they ask him a couple questions about the weapons before they throw him in cuffs.
I have. I do have a pellet gun, but it's not loaded.
Yeah, we saw that too.
Okay.
What do you use the CO2 gun for?
That look real. Where's
dude.
the orange tip?
Okay.
What do you use the CO2 gun for?
Honestly, I
For a
haven't
pellet
even
gun,
looked.
because they ain't it a law that they have to make it look fake.
You know you could bite that shit off.
I know, but like other than that, if you have just a random pellet gun that you just be playing with, I'm pretty sure it should have an orange tip on it, or it's gonna look like you done scraped it off or some shit. That should look
No.
completely intact.
When I say you could take it off completely, you ain't gotta scrape over it, you ain't gotta paint over it. Nigga, you bite it, snaps off.
The pellet guns I had, them bitches, I had to damn near shave them bitches off.
What do you use the CO2 gun for?
Honestly, I haven't even looked down here. Back home, we used to just shoot squirrels and stuff. I thought it'd be kind of fun, but then I realized I got here, there's not many squirrels here. You know what I'm saying?
Then we also got a report of the gunshot.
There was no gunshot.
She wants a pretty cap.
That's what we're told. By who?
Somebody that heard it.
So yeah. Oh no, yeah, I didn't. No, yeah, I wasn't even here last night. I was over at my buddy 28th Street. What time did the shot go off? Because if you look up the police reports from Officer, what's his name? It was Duckworth, Officer Duckworth. We went through this whole thing.
Did he write you a ticket or anything?
He didn't write me a ticket. He let me go because the whole situation was they thought that I stole their gun, and so then they went and searched my car. You can look and I see you can look at his what time he pulled me over, and I bet that whatever time the gunshot was reported won't actually because that wasn't.
When the cops checked the reports, it turned out he was telling the truth, and the body cam from last night's traffic stop backs this story up. At this point, the cops could start to connect the dots. A kid accused of stealing a gun is now being accused of shooting it at university. It could definitely be assumed that something's gone overlooked. Either way, Hollis has been found in possession of multiple illegal drugs, so the cops finally decide to arrest him.
What's the bond and stuff, you know?
I don't know. We'll have to. It all depends on the weight and how much of the pills there are to kind of determine the.
The cops then start a second pat down, one that Hollis remembers vividly. He says he felt the officer check just millimeters away from the weapon, but somehow never finding it. Hollis was then escorted from his dorm into a squad,
but sitting on the couch.
Him in possession that something being accused. When the
And
cops
he was
checked
just
the
sitting
report.
there yapping. Bro was antsy as fuck.
It turned out he was something at down millimeters of his dorm into a squad car, where Officer Floyd tragically missed another opportunity to stop what happened to him in just 50 minutes. As Hollis sits down in the patrol car, Officer Floyd hears a strange noise.
I'll be clear. 1-1 male. What was that big thump? Oh, my handcuffs.
That noise wasn't his handcuffs at all.
Oh, my handcuffs.
Bro.
I'll be clear. 1-1 male.
Are you telling me this man was about to sit here and pop the police again? Or nah, this is, I might be wrong, this is before that first little scene that I had showed. Am I right or am I wrong? Because I showed him pulling something out his shoe. I might be wrong. Let me know, chat.
What was that big thump? Oh, my handcuffs.
That noise wasn't his handcuffs at all. It was actually the sound of his gun falling down the leg of his pants and hitting the floor. As well as lying through his teeth, he was even able to reach down and fully conceal the gun back in his pants before finishing his journey to the Texas Tech PD. When they arrived, a 30-minute countdown full of tragic and negligent mistakes would begin to take place. At 12 minutes past 7, one of the officers says that if Hollis continues to cooperate, they'll remove his handcuffs.
If you cooperate with me, we'll go ahead and pull these cuffs off just a little bit, okay?
And 2 minutes later, at 14 minutes past, the officers make good on their promise and take his handcuffs off. 90 seconds later, Hollis and Officer Floyd enter a room to run through some paperwork and are left alone. There is no footage of another search taking place before or after they enter this room together.
It's flat on the wall.
At 7:44 p.m., Hollis asks Officer Floyd.
Look at him.
At 7:44 p.m., Hollis asks Officer Floyd 3 questions.
You have a family at home? Yeah. How many kids? Pretty old.
It's unclear why he chose to ask these questions. There was no incentive, and all it did was make him look like a complete and total psychopath. Like he wanted him to know the damage that he was about to cause and the lives that he was about to ruin. 4 seconds pass before he reaches into his sock and takes a deep breath. The shot echoed through the station, alerting officers nearby.
Bro, the officers do need to be fired. Cause how they just gonna let this man into the damn police station with a entire gun, with a clip, with bullets, with one in the chamber, with dogs. It's like, bro, a metal detector. I'm pretty sure they have a metal detector. Oh, they didn't have one.
When you go to the station,
oh,
when
yeah.
you get to the county, they do all that shit. But since you don't sleep in the, what you call it, in the police station, for example, say if the police don't find you with it, and when you go to the county, they do that ass search, or wherever the fuck they take you. If you they get found with something, you didn't let the officers know that they didn't find it, you didn't let them know, that's another charge.
Damn.
Because now you're smuggling contraband into the jail.
Shit, I would have threw that bitch into another cell.
No, that's not the thing. Before you even get a cell, once you enter the county, they sit you on a bench or whatever. You ain't never seen the people get arrested and shit.
I know that they be changing that shit up a lot.
But when you guys see the videos, bro, when like they take you to the county, they'll sit you there on the bench, whatever, cuff you to the bench, or you just stay there cuffed. They go in the room right next to the bench. You feel me? And then they call you to the room right there. They be having a scanner or whatever. They pat you down, scan you through.
Yeah, that's why I'm surprised this
He's
nigga
at the station.
Oh, so it's not all that high tech shit.
Nah, at the station, nah. They don't got all that high tech shit. Like, they don't got, like, maybe some police stations do. A lot of them really don't, but I guess, like, in the wealthier places, they do. Maybe. But, nah, once you leave the police station with the police and you go to the county, boom. Because you gotta think about it. Now it's not like back in the day, bro. Now it's not like, oh, you go to the police station, you can sit in the jail with the police station. No. The most you could do in a jail cell, like at a police station, is like the drunk tank. You're there for a weekend because you're drunk. And you got caught drinking and driving, they would put you in the drunk tank for the weekend.
Yeah.
But really now, whenever you get arrested, if they don't release you, you're going to the county.
Bro, what the fuck?
You gotta watch the videos.
I have to see them. Because the ones that I be seeing, when they pat them down, they pat them down thorough as fuck.
But you see, that's because you see it now. Now, like, but you never see, because, like, there could be problems with this shit. Like, now they gotta learn their lesson. So now they'll grab you, in the videos you see now, they'll grab your pants and they shake your pants completely. They'll grab your waist, they shaking your waistband.
Yeah.
Because if you got anything there, it's gonna fall.
Shit, sometimes.
The time they arrived, Floyd was already dead, and Hollis was nowhere to be seen. Assuming Floyd's body cam to be the only camera in the room, he grabbed it and fled, with no idea that the entire incident had been recorded on this hidden surveillance camera. Despite the suspect being grabbed it,
Bro, set it
assuming
down
Floyd's
right in front
body
of
cam to be the only camera in the room, he grabbed it and fled, with no idea that the entire incident had been recorded on this hidden surveillance camera. Despite the suspect being gone, cops knew there could only be one suspect, and they immediately placed the campus on lockdown and began a 2-hour-long manhunt for an armed teen killer.
658, the PD is not secure. Got an officer down, he's shot in our briefing room. We don't know where the suspect went. He's about a 19-year-old white male, skinny, blue jeans. He's a cure.
For an armed campus on this hidden surveillance camera. And they immediately placed the campus on lockdown and began a 2-hour-long manhunt for an armed teen killer.
658, the PD is not secure. Got an officer down, he's shot in our briefing room. We don't know where the suspect went. He's about a 19-year-old white male, skinny, blue jeans, believe a light-colored t-shirt. He had mud on his jeans from the knees down.
Blue jeans and a white t-shirt?
Yeah, and he's got facial hair.
Can you relay the information one more time?
Yeah.
To our sergeant so we can get all the perimeter units clear on what we're looking for.
What's his last name? Daniels. Daniel's last name, first name Hollis.
After securing the area, detailing a full and proper description of Hollis, and searching the campus for a total of 90 minutes, Hollis was eventually found and apprehended without further injury. When he was finally caught, he said cold-bloodedly that he was, quote, the one that shot their friend. He was found carrying Floyd's body cam and a loaded .45 caliber pistol. At every turn, Hollis got as lucky as he possibly could have, while Floyd got the opposite. After being caught, Hollis also told the officers that he'd done something fucked up and illogical, implying that he had some remorse for what happened. However, a phone call to his family recorded at 11:14 that night showed that the only thing he regretted was being caught.
I'm getting on the phone with a criminal defense attorney. I would really advise you not to say anything.
Yeah, on the cool, I haven't been saying anything.
Huh?
I haven't been saying anything really. But there's pretty solid proof against me, and it's the problem.
Nigga, you did it on camera.
I know that, Rich, and I know that you think that doesn't matter, but I'm telling you, no.
You know me, Carrie. You know me. I'm not gonna say. I supported someone who assaulted me yesterday. I said no, he didn't even assault me. You know me. I'm not gonna say anything that would jeopardize that.
Motherfucker, he did say he jumped.
I'm just saying, I love you, and you'll get through this.
Yeah, it's my dumb fault that I shouldn't have done this anyway. I'm stupid.
Hollis's demeanor in this call is frankly terrifying. It's almost as if he's talking to his family about the drug charge and not the first-degree murder charge. And the biggest issue on his mind seems to be being kicked out of school.
This may be a little more extreme. I think that they're probably going to kick me out of Texas Tech High School. And I think that they're... Huh?
After this call, he was taken by police to an interrogation room, where it seems the reality of the situation finally hits him.
Well, you guys know the whole story. What do you think is the most likely possible outcome?
Well, bro ain't did a push-up a day in his life.
I don't know the whole story.
I'm just.
I know. It's just a bad situation. I got it. Okay.
You know, it's funny. My mom called me and said, "Reed, are you okay? There's been a shooting, and they say it's you." And immediately then I knew, no, I'm going to jail for the rest of my life. I'm out of college.
You know what? We gotta figure this out first, okay?
Yes, sir.
Rightly, Hollis isn't even trying to defend himself. He knows he's done something horrifying and is going to pay the price for it. But the detectives are still plagued with the question of why on earth he did what he did. So they ask him to recount the moment where he took Floyd's life.
So I got back to my dorm. There was already police officers in there. They busted me for and marijuana, and they took me back to the station, and I just, in my head, I thought, you know, I can't have this third strike against me. This is gonna be it. You know what I mean? Not thinking logically, and so I did something very illogical, and regret it deeply, and I don't know ever how I'll ever make up for it. Okay? Does that kind of cover what you're asking?
Hollis seems to be seeking approval from the detectives. It genuinely does seem as though he feels guilty for what he did, as he's putting himself down and asking the detective if what he said is enough.
I was taken back to the police station, and something just clicked in my head, and I said, I can't do this. I can't go back like this. But then I made a worse decision to go back and do something that I thought I could. I'm just ready to go to jail, call my parents. I really would like to call my parents because they're worried to think about me because they saw it on the news.
He's stuttering, repeating himself, and all he wants to do is call his parents. Hollis is starting to shut down, overwhelmed with shame, regret, and guilt. The longer this conversation goes on for, the more you have to wonder what compelled him to take that officer's life in the way that he did. And you've got to imagine his parents are thinking the very same thing.
Hello, this is Dan.
Hey, Dad, it's me, Reed.
Reed, honey, are you okay?
I'm okay. I'm very safe. I'm with some very nice people right now, and I'm in trouble, and I messed up badly.
Oh, Reed, honey, I love you so much. I don't even. We will be here tonight around 11. I'm shaking all over. I can't drive right now. I can't drive right now.
It's like, how do you do some shit like this and now you trying to basically like don't know.
What happened?
This
I mean,
shit uncomfortable.
why would you do something like that? You don't know?
I do know it, and it doesn't make sense, and I'm sorry I brought this disrespect to my family. I'm sorry I brought this disrespect to my family again.
God, I'm so sorry. I don't know what went wrong.
Don't be sorry. It's not you. It's my fault. You did nothing wrong. I did. It's me. And I think they're gonna put me away for a little while. And there's nothing I can do about it.
I'll talk to you when I get there. I love you.
They caught him with the body.
Yes, sir. I love you, Dad.
I know they caught him with the body cam. I'm trying to see
Plus
if they
more
like
because
show
there's
him the
other stuff.
footage or not.
I mean, look. That would be the responsible thing to do, is to give me jail time, and then maybe I can go for parole. But that's just gonna change. Not your problem. It's just gonna change how I have to go about what I'm gonna do.
All of that's up to the district attorney's office. Okay?
And of course, the district attorney office is gonna give me 25 to life.
So yeah.
Okay.
You have anything else you want to say?
I guess not.
But Hollis's motive for all of this, though, would be the biggest mystery of all. Some say it was influenced by his addiction. Some say that he had undiagnosed mental problems, or a combination of the two. At the end of the day, it's all speculation. And we can
That
only
nigga-
turn to
man,
what
fuck
he said
his
in
parents.
court.
He
It
not
doesn't
supposed to
make
want to see his
sense.
parents.
I
If he
thought I
want to
was
see his
stuck.
parents,
I thought it was
that
all
mean
over.
everybody
I
and
thought this
every
was an
single
opportunity to
criminal
go
should get
out,
one
to
phone
commit
call.
suicide. There was no rational
every
line of
criminal,
thought that I
sometimes they
had.
take that
He
shit
also
away from
told the court that he wanted to go out with a bang, and that
But
he
they
asked
should-
Floyd
they
about
should
his
have an
family
option
because he wanted them
to
to be the
actually
last thing
stand.
that he thought about. It seems as though Hollis panicked. He was scared about the
They began to give
consequences
him
of the
options.
drug charges,
Fuck!
and was influenced by drugs, mental issues, or something else to take the absolute worst route possible. After dodging 3 separate searches and almost being caught multiple times, he might have even thought that this was meant to be. He turned a simple possession of narcotics charge into a first-degree murder charge, and now he's facing the death sentence. When asked why the jury should spare him, he said, "I think it's totally fair to say life for life, but then on the other hand, I think about my family. And the truth is, I'm biased in my own favor. I don't want to die. Not anymore." After deliberating for 3 days, a jury eventually concluded that Hollis should serve life in prison without the possibility of parole.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! You trying to start another video, mate? Cut it back, cut it back.